old men's stories, and the sun rises on a couple of old farts.
Teri Willits, Old Men's Stories.
Roland Willits. We got a couple of hats, so what do they say? Mine says old fart.
Mine says wife of Old Fart, and Melinda and Rick know exactly where we got them, don't they? His is appropriate. Mine is.
Yes, I agree. It just should be old fart too. Fartette? Fartette?
That's better. Thank you. Let's keep the genders correct. Did you know that we're sitting at, I don't know what he's going to put on the back of the screen,
Jack
but
Cassidy's.
we are sitting now at Jack and Lois's house in Georgia, and it's absolutely wonderful. I am tickled to death for them that they got such a fantastic place. And they have a cat that they picked up in, I don't know how many years ago, but several, that they picked up in Texarkana at our trailer park. And it actually looks good now. It used to be kind of scruffy.
It was.
And their dog is still their dog. I will not say anything else. Go ahead.
Yes, well, well, on our trip, we've so far, we've traveled all the way across the U.S. We started in January.
From California.
From San Francisco.
Yes, and we decided that we were going to drive along the Texas coast, Gulf Coast, because we wanted to see the ocean. We are accustomed to being able to see the Pacific Ocean when we travel along the California coast, the Oregon and Washington coast. And if you travel through Texas trying to see the Gulf, you get to see a lot of industrial oil plants and industrial parks and slums and railroads. And
Yes.
hardly ever get to see
Oh, we
the
went
water.
around. Yeah, we went along that Long Island.
Get
right?
to see big chemical plant groups.
We get to see across the Mexican border part of the.
Yes, part of the way we could, but that wasn't in the Gulf part.
No, it wasn't. No, but we got that Long Island. We went on two really long islands, like 18, 20 miles long, and there were water on both sides of us.
He remembers this, and I don't. All I remember is the chemical plants.
Oh, she must have been taking a nap.
Probably. Could
But it was very interesting. I yelled back to her, I said, Terry, you gotta see this.
And I went, huh? I'm asleep right now. So maybe I missed
I'll wake you up when we get to chemical plants.
Get where?
I'll wake you up when we get to chemical plants and oil refineries.
We were already there, which is probably
but
why I was sleepy. That's all we got to see. Yeah, I do not recommend taking that route if you want to see the Gulf. Don't do it.
oh, they were between Pensacola and Panama City.
That was not in
Long
Texas. That's in
Oh,
Florida.
that's Florida.
You can do it any place else you want to. I do not recommend doing it in Texas. Although Texas is a wonderful state, it's just not scenic along the Gulf.
I think they had this wonderful section of Gulf and they didn't put a road on it.
They didn't want you to mess it up when
That's
you're
right.
looking at it.
Yeah, no one messed with Texas.
Alrighty. Anyway, that's it as far as the Gulf
Up to
trip
now,
along
up to now.
and through Texas.
And tell me, we were in Florida. You caught a big fish. You caught a dogfish.
He keeps saying it was a dogfish. It was actually a kite, and he's just saying that to irritate me so that I will say what I'm saying right now. It was a kite spelled with a C, and I know that because I ate some at the restaurant at Okeechobee at Roland Martin's Marina, and it's actually quite good. even if you don't like fish, which I don't. But I enjoyed that, kinda. It's really an ugly fish. It looks like a prehistoric catfish. He says it's a dogfish, and it does resemble in some ways a dogfish because it has a fin from the back of its head all the way down to its tail, which
Part
a
of its
dogfish
tail.
also has.
Yes. Well,
And we caught a dogfish in Lake Lizzie.
yes, in our lake in Minnesota.
Yes, but that was years ago.
Years ago, it was caught by Lyle.
Roland Willits
Yes.
was there.
And Lyle's from Iowa, and we would have.
If you say that Iowans eat everything, I'm going to admit you.
I wouldn't say that.
That's all he said before, so
But-
I know he was going to say that. He was building up to it. But I cut him off at the pass. Did you notice that? Okay.
We did eat the one in Okeechobee.
No, we didn't. We put it back. And it swam away. It was fine, even though it had been out of the water for quite a while. And I was holding it with pliers
And we got a
in its
picture.
mouth.
Maybe I'll get it into the video. Say, Roland Willits, Old Men Stories.
Roland Willits, Old Man Stories. Good night, Gracie.
Old Man Stories. One more day for a couple of old farts.